All right, now that we have our tortellinis into our little mini pans, I'm gonna come in with our mini shrimp for this delicious and easy little meal prep idea. I love using these mini shrimp, and I love using the frozen cheese tortellini. This is one of my favorite things to make for lunch and dinner, especially if I have a larger group coming over. You could do any style pasta. You could also do any style protein. I just wanna make sure that we're getting those shrimp nice and well placed into our little mini containers. All right, we're gonna come in with one of my favorite sauces to use, which is our Rao's roasted garlic little sauce here. You could do any kind of sauce you'd like. You could do a white sauce, you could do a pesto, you could make your own sauce if you'd like, whatever brand you like as well. But I have loved Rao's for years, and it was actually on sale, which is a steal because sometimes these are pretty expensive. But I also like to make my own sauce, with just some crushed tomatoes, some Italian seasoning, some garlic, because I am a garlic girly. So we're using that entire container right on top of our cheese tortellini and of course our little shrimp. In addition to our Rao's sauce, I'm also gonna come in with some vegetable broth, because remember, we need to cook those tortellinis, and we have that frozen shrimp, which is gonna add a lot of moisture, but I like to add additional moisture because we wanna make sure that all of those frozen ingredients really get nice and cooked up in our mini to-go pans. Like I said, I love making this. You could even just go as far as creating this and storing them in the freezer and cooking them later. That's the beauty about these kind of meal prep little cans or tins. And then I'm gonna come in, we need some fresh lemon because seafood is not complete without some fresh citrus. So I'm gonna go right on top with just some lemon on our shrimp and on our cheese tortellini and our Rao's. And fun fact, before I cut into any of my citrus, I like to roll it on my counter and then cut it, because you just get so much more juice out of those citrus little fruits. I think that's perfect. And then, of course, no Italian dish is complete without some cheese. I like to use a Parmesan because it has a higher melting temperature versus like a mozzarella, which will melt and get brown really quickly, because we want to put these in the oven for quite a bit. So I like to do a Parmesan here, but obviously if you wanted to do a different cheese, you could wait until these are cooked up, but Parmesan is the way to my heart. And then I'm gonna top everything off with some chopped Italian herbs. I like doing the little dried herbs instead of buying individual herbs, but you could also do just, you know, like an Italian seasoning. You could also do some red pepper flakes. You could do some seafood seasoning. I mean, the possibilities really are endless. But I'm just gonna make sure that we get some nice fresh greenery on there. Oh, my mouth is already watering. And we are ready, folks. We're gonna go into our oven for about 40 minutes at 350 degrees. Oh my goodness. These delicious tortellini little shrimp individual pastas just came out of the oven. They smell so delicious. We have all of our Italian herbs, our Parmesan cheese, we have those tortellinis, and of course our little baby shrimps. And these are perfect just to meal prep and on the go. The best part about this, if you have friends and family, you could just serve these up, but oh my goodness, you cannot tell me that doesn't look absolutely delicious. It's still really, really hot, but oh, the cheese tortellini, the pasta, the shrimp, the cheese. All right, like I said, it's super, super hot, but we're gonna go right on in. That cheese pull, oh my goodness. You have to give this easy meal prep pasta a try. Cheers.